Yeah, I saw the files. I should be coming in right now. Of course, they're gonna have a concert on this day. I mean, sounds like there's bigger issues involved. Wyatt Stevens. You know, I've been chasing you around all day. I've been doing a lot of paperwork on you today. It's been kind of irritating. But, not just today, but we've actually been chasing you around for what, about a year and a half now, it seems like? But, anyways, that's all going to be talked about in today. But, if you don't know who I am, my name is Agent Owen Smith. I'm with the FBI. I'm the one that's conducting your investigation today. I'm the one that has to need to talk to you. Is there anything you need to say before we conduct this investigation?
Quite frankly, Mr. Smith, I have no words to say to you.
No words. Well, hopefully I get a lot more words than just that today, because there's no more faking. There's no more playing around. You're done. Right now, I just need a statement from you, a little bit of cooperation. We'll move on with this. We'll talk right here. I'd rather not be here, but I'm here because of you, unfortunately. So, I'm gonna need something. Because, as far as I know, you've bombed 6 places within the past year and a half. And we know it's you. There's no more hiding it. We got your fingerprints, you're all over the scene now. We finally got a DNA check, we ran through diagnostics, we went through all the different labels, camera footage. It's been a pain. It's been a real pain. So, all I need to ask is why. What psychopath would build bombs and place them and commit these terrorist attacks? What's your reasoning? I want to know. I'm really curious why.
Okay, well, I want you to understand one thing, Owen. All my life, I've not grown up in the best of neighborhoods. Tried my best to get out of that lifestyle. But what did that get me? Absolutely nowhere. I tried to apply myself in many different positions, many different job positions when I got out of high school, but nobody ever wanted me. So you know what I did? I put my talent, my engineering skills when I got out of college, and I used it for not the best reasons, as you can already tell. I learned how to make these bombs, if you want to call them, to enact revenge on the people that didn't believe in me. The people that I wouldn't even consider them people. They're scum. They won't even allow people of my caliber to work for their companies. And now, it's led me here.
So you said you wanted to exact your revenge on these people, which I get it, but I don't get it. There's ways you can go about that other than blowing up entire buildings and blowing up whole city blocks. See, this is the problem that I've got right now, and this is the problem with going with the investigation, going with the paperwork. I've seen people like you come and go, but this is the problem that I want to understand why. Is the mindset that you have of doing this is, yeah, okay, you exacted your revenge on the one person, but what about the other 50 people that's been catalyzed? What about the other 100 people that's been killed? What about them? Do their lives just mean nothing to you?
Like I said already, I don't care who it was. They're scum to me. You know, after a while, when you grow up in the type of setting that I grew up in, you realize that nobody matters. Not even yourself. The people around you don't mean a thing. That's how it's been my entire life.
What do you mean nobody matters? These are human beings. They have lives, they have families, they have kids, they've got jobs. What do you mean nobody matters?
What I mean is, Mr. Smith, is you, your mom, your dad, your grandparents, my parents, they don't mean nothing to I could care less whether your dog got ran over by a car. I could care less whether your mom fell off a cliff. I do not care anymore. I've been through enough things in my life to just sit here and stand by and watch the world keep on turning.
First of all, you're going to leave my parents and you're going to leave my dog, and you're going to leave my family out of this nonsense, or I'm going to lose my professionalism. But people do matter. This planet's full of them. We're all God's creation. People matter. People have lives. I get you have this whole mindset of you want this revenge of killing the people that did you wrong, but what about the casualties? The innocent stand-byers? What about them? They're dead. They're all dead. And because of you. And why? I know you gave me this whole sob story about where you grew up, yada yada yada. But why? You went to college to be an engineer. That's a great job. Why didn't you pursue in that? But no, you went into this other route and made bombs. Why?
Well, if you opened your ears in the previous things that I said to you, I went to college to be an engineer, that is correct. And I tried after high school to pursue jobs in that field, but you want to know one single thing that happened? The reoccurring thing that happened, I never was hired. Every single time that I would go in there, somebody else that was not better than me got it, and I didn't. You know, after a while, I didn't understand why. I tried to understand what I could do, what I could make for them to notice me, to get my name out there. And even though if I did these things, maybe I would get eyes put on me for once in my life.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about you not getting a job, but there's other things you can go around that. If and whatnot, you got your degree, so you went on and could have made your own business. To be fair. And for people to notice you, well, you hit the nail on the head for that one, because you got some publicity, and it's not good ones. Why is that the publicity you want? Why is that your story to be heard? The murderer of 6 terroristic bombings. Why?
Why? You want to know why? All of my life. You get that? All 30 years of my life. What have I done? I've been killing people. Yeah, there. I said it. I've been killing people. Isn't that so much to say? Anything else? I've said all that I can say. In the last year and a half, I've said the same thing over and over to people like you. And I'm sick of it. And you can say, oh, well, you're a sick individual to go plant these bombs in 6 individual places. But I want you to understand something. I do not feel any remorse for what I've done.
So the whole engineering thing and not being hired, that's just a lie because you just want petty relief. You want yourself to sound like some weird workplace hero to the masses. Well, you're not a hero, you're a murderer. And the fact that you don't care about these people's lives, yeah, it does make you a psychopath and does make me sick. And you think you're tired? I'm tired of talking to people like you. So, we're both stuck in this unfortunate position. The question is, though, where to go from here. Because I know where you're going to go from here. What's your plan after this? You made this big old scheme, yada, yada, yada. You destroyed 6 places. What's next? Because I know what's next is a jail cell. And then keep on going to prison. Probably death row. Is that really how your story wanted to be ended? Because that's how it's going to end. I don't know what kind of fairy tale you made up in your head, but that's unfortunately how it's going to end.
It's quite funny that you say, where do I go from here? Well, exactly, I go wherever exactly that I want, per se. I wanted to do these things, and I wanted to be locked up with and being alone because I just couldn't take it no more. Being with other people, trying to tolerate other people. Just can't stand it. But I want you to know one thing, Mr. Smith. My story here is not done. It's just beginning.
What do you mean by that? Your story's not done, huh? It's just beginning? No, because the way that I see it, it's ended. You've made 6 bombings. I've got all the paperwork to show it. And that's actually something I want to talk to you about. So, I'm going to go step outside. Because I'm going to need a break from you. Because I'm tired of talking to you. I'm tired in general. And I got to go pick your paperwork. So, get comfy. Alrighty. It's time to finish this stupid conversation.
Okay.
I'm glad you're so excited about finishing this conversation. I am. Because this right here is the most bullcrap I've ever seen. This is sick. Jog your memory a little bit. Let's go down memory row, shall we? So, 7th Avenue. You placed a bomb under a car and you blew it up. Killed 4 people, injured 7. Why? Apparently because you say you don't care and you think it's fun. I'll never understand it. .317 Industrial Boulevard. Blew up an office complex. Killed 15 people. Injured 37. Is this what you enjoy? Is this what you like? Because I've got 4 more to go off of it. James Street. An office complex. Killed 19, injured 4. Hospitalized. All of this, it just lines up, keeps going, keeps going, keeps going, keeps going, keeps going. Castleberry Road. Another car. Blew up car. Killed 3 people, injured 10. .76 Avenue. Another industrial place. If I remember correctly, this was a concrete building. Killed 47, injured 15. Last but not least, 7th Brookshire Avenue. A bodywork store that you bombed, burnt down. Killed 65 employees, killed 15 pedestrians, and injured 42 pedestrians on the side. It took 3 hours to get everything calmed down and for the fire to stop boiling. This is sick. And for some reason you think that this is some joke, this is something that makes your day go by faster, because if you want something to make your day go by faster, you should probably try smoking, or you should play board games.
Oh, good times. Good times. Many, many people lost their lives. I understand that. You're probably thinking, do you though? I do. I watched many of them burn alive. You know, not a day goes by that I don't think about this stuff. Especially this one. This one I'm most proud of. It's my prized possession right here. You see the framework of that building? I scalped it clean. Who else can you say has done that? You know, that man right there in that picture, it's kind of ironic that he's in this picture. He didn't get to see his wife the next day. You know why? If you want to know why? Because of me, of course. That bomb was the greatest thing that I have ever created. It's the greatest thing that mankind has ever created. I want you to understand that bringing this back out to me for what feels like the millionth time at this point doesn't do jack nothing. I really want you to know that.
This is not right. I'll be honest, I'm tired of hearing these conversations. I'm tired of doing these conversations. None of these people had to have died. There's no reason you should have done this. I don't... Yeah, he didn't see his wife after that day. A lot of people didn't see their husbands, their wives, their families, their kids, their friends, their bosses, their employees. A lot of them didn't see any of them after any of the days you've done this. But I want to go back to what you said earlier, because it's caught my attention. What do you mean your story is just beginning? Do you have something else planned?
What exactly do I have planned? Quite frankly, Mr. Smith, that's none of your business. I mean, yes, you work for the FBI, but does it look like that I have a scared bone in my body? No. You see, way back before I even did this, I would have been terrified. I would have had to change my shorts in the sight of you guys. But now, I don't care what happens to me. I don't care what happens to you. I don't care what happens to anybody else. I don't even care about myself. All this stuff is just accomplishments in my eyes. For the greater good, as they say. So, if you really want to know what plan, or so-called plan, that you think that I've got going on, well, you're not going to get anything out of me.
Actually, it is my business. So I'm not going to let you hurt anybody else. That's what you're planning. And you are going to tell me. Is there another bomb?
Like I said already, you don't have to worry about me. I'm done.
You're done.
I'm done with this lifestyle. I'm done having to put up with people like you. I'm done. I'm done with everything. I've been done with my life for a long time.
I get that, but you did just say a minute ago that your story is just beginning. And I asked you if there's another bomb, and now you're saying that you're done with it all. So, is that the truth? Are you done and you're willing to accept your consequences, or is there something else that I need to know about?
Well, my story is just beginning, could be left to your interpretation. Doesn't necessarily mean that I have something already in the works, or something that's already in place.
I'm going to need you to be very honest with me right now, because this is no longer a joke, and this is about to become a bigger investigation. This is about to turn into an interrogation. Is there another bomb? I need to know right now.
Well, just think about it like this. Let's say if there was a bomb somewhere in this town, you'd already be too late. not just you, but everybody else would just have no choice but to accept their fate.
Too late. And ifs. I'm not in the workplace of ifs, so I need to know right now if there's another bomb. Please, I know that there's some sort of humane side about you. Tell me what it is and we can stop this. Please.
Look at you. You're begging, aren't you? You're begging now. Oh, I feel so sorry for you. I just said if. I wasn't confirming anything. I'm just saying that if there was one out there right now, everyone would already be dead.
Tell me where it's at. There is no if in this situation. If there is a final bomb, where is it at? I am no longer playing this stupid game.
Mr. Smith, again, let's be hypothetical in this situation. I know you don't like hypotheticals. You like being real. So do I. But let's be hypothetical for a second. If, again, there was something like that out and about at this very moment, can you imagine the screams and the chatter and the noises just going silent, and all you have is peace on earth?
What did you do?
Mr. Smith, do you like music?
What are you talking about, music? What do you mean, do I like music?
Let me tell you a story, Mr. Smith. When I was a kid, growing up here in Riverside, Kansas, I used to love going to this one specific place. I love sitting there looking at the river, watch the little fish go by, and I'd always think to myself, why couldn't I be like them? Why could I not? Why am I here at such a young age? Why have I been? Why is this hand? Why is this the hand that I've been dealt with? And as I grew older, I kept going to these different kinds of events at this place, and I very much enjoyed it. I enjoyed my time being there. That all changed. A lot of things have changed me. But this one place changed me as a whole.
What are you going on about? Now you're talking about music, and now you're talking about some river with fish. Where's the bomb at? What is this big plan? What is going on?
You know, the one part about that place that changed me as a whole, you know, I met this girl. Her name was Lucy. You know, I thought, this woman was going to be mine. You know, I thought every single day that I was with her, that it was gonna mean something, that one day after a while that I'd get to do all the things that I wanted to do with her and live the life that we wanted to live, and that just never happened. Because you see, Mr. Smith, I don't know if you've experienced it before, but she left. She left me out to dry. She left me. I hope you're hearing me clearly, because she left me when I was at the lowest point in my life, in that place. And I hate that place. And I hate myself. So you see, my life has just been this one big performance. Understand? It's been nothing but a show where I'm playing the lead man and I'm getting screwed. You understand that? Ever since that moment in my entire life, I've never been the same.
I'll be honest, I have no sympathy for you. I've had my fair share of breakups too, but here's the deal. You keep going round and round with all these different stories of this happened to you. This is the reason why you do it. But it honestly sounds like this is the actual reason why you're doing it. Because I'm starting to get under your skin a little bit. I think you're starting to get under yourself's skin. But there's people in stake here, and I need to know where this another bomb is. You keep mentioning all these different things about talking about music. Down by the Riverside. Performance.
I see. Mr. Smith's got it all figured out. Ain't that something?
Bombs at the concert. Oh my God. What have you done?
You see, Mr. Smith, time now rests in your hands. So, tick-tock, Mr. Smith. Tick-tock.
What have you done? What have you done? What have you done?
You know, time's running out, Mr. Smith. All that anger, all that frustration, it'll be gone. You got a job to do. Tick-tock.
You're sick.
Tick-tock, Mr.
Sick.
Smith. Tick-tock.
Per carità, non andate fuori di qua. L'uomo bianco. Ah, padrone, io gelo, io manco. Se vedeste che figura, sentiste come fa. Non capisco niente.
Okay, I'm on my way right there. I'm trying to hurry as fast as I can. I need all you units over there to evacuate the area right now. This is not a drill. There is a bomb!
Hello?
Hello, ma'am. Are you Dr. Atkinson?
Yes, you must be Agent Smith, my 4 o'clock.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am, that's
come
right.
right in this way.
Thank you, ma'am.
We're going to go right down in that room down the hall. Okay, Mr. Smith, you can have a seat on the couch.
All right.
I'm glad you came to finally see me, Agent Smith.
Well, my superior said that I had to.
Well, I don't like for anybody to think they're forced to have to be here, but I'm glad you finally came in.
Well, Mr. Ballard said I needed to.
Well, okay. Well, let's talk about what you're feeling, and can you tell me a little bit about what happened that day?
What exactly are you wanting me to talk about?
Maybe start out with what happened during the explosion and how you felt and what you witnessed.
What about it?
Do you even remember what happened during the explosion of the concert? Do you recall it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I understand it was traumatic, but in order for me to help you, you're going to have to talk to me about it and remember that, what happened.
I wasn't fast enough. I didn't save any of them.
Who?
All of them. All of those people.
You do realize that wasn't your fault. You are not the one that did the bomb. You can't control other people's actions.
Well, it sure feels like it.
It's not your fault. You did the best you could. It's okay. It's okay. Just calm down.
Okay. I'm okay.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. Okay. I'm breathing.
Everybody cries, everybody dies. It's the truth that makes us one. It's the center of our sun. As we take the lonely path on the road to the edge of man. Beneath the darkening sky, we curse and wonder why. As fear wakes up the beast and the devil comes to feast, and we sink in mortal sand on the road to the edge of man. everybody dies. It's the truth that makes us one. It's the center of our sun as we take the lonely path.